Hey, what's going on guys? The Valley of Awesome here, and as the video suggests, it's a special video I'm bringing up today, and it has to do with Rocky's check engine light code that she had a couple weeks ago. Now, the code was a P0456, and if you guys don't know what that is, that's basically a small vacuum leak in the evap system. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the evap system, just to put it in really simple terms, it has to do with emissions. And if you guys know, emissions laws are really strict pretty much everywhere in the United States. And like here in Colorado, if you have a P0456 code or anything really dealing with emissions, you're not going to pass emissions. And when you can't pass emissions, then you can't register your vehicle. When you can't register your vehicle, you can't have your vehicle on the road legally. I know EPA sucks, but that's kind of what they want. So this video was a little bit special because I kind of wanted to show other people who are trying to solve the same issue with this P0456 code or P0455, either one. Just kind of wanted to share my experience with this and what I did to solve it. This isn't a DIY video though, or a how-to. This is sort of like a, hey, you can see what I did, see if maybe you have the same exact problem or if you didn't. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share my experience. I don't want to be held liable or be sued for anything of how-to or DIY. Alright guys, so without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and explain what, how, and what ended up happening with Rocky and her code. Alright, so a couple weeks ago, how I ended up finding out about the code is that, number one, there was a check engine light. That's how I could tell I had the P0456 code. The second hint that I had was that after driving Rocky, I would just, stop her obviously, get back from college, go inside the house. And once I came back out, just to grab a snack from the fridge, I noticed that Rocky smelled really, really bad. Like, she smelled like gasoline. Like, actually the whole garage smelled like gasoline. I'm like, what is that smell? And so, accompanied with the check engine light and obviously a really bad smelling Rocky, I knew that something was up, and that's kind of how I figured out everything at first. That being said, I moved on to my next test, and so what I did is basically, I found a friend that vapes. If you know anything about vaping, it's that weird thingy where they puff up a bunch of smoke and smoke it out. So I had a friend who vaped. And so apparently you can use a smoker or a smoke test to breathe into some of the vacuum tubes and find leaks. So there's more videos online about what that exactly is, but basically smoke machine, you can use a smoker like a cigar, you can use someone who vapes like I do, not I do, but my friend. And then also here in Colorado, if you know someone who smokes a lot of pot, you can also get him to breathe into the vacuum tubes, and so long as the smoke isn't flammable, it's perfectly fine to do it. Like I said, don't take my word for that. I don't want to be sued. I won't be held liable, but that's what I've read online and from online articles. You can breathe into the tube from what I've heard, and I did it, and it worked perfectly fine, of course. But just be careful. Just make sure fumes aren't flammable when you smoke that vape or cigar or pot here in Colorado. So once my friend vaped in there and confirmed everything, that was the source of the check engine light code, I went ahead and went to Pick and Pull to find vacuum tubes. Looks like I might have actually thrown away the old vacuum tube and whatnot, the 90-degree elbow. But basically, so at first I was like, oh, okay, so, I have that obviously leaking from the smoke that was protruding out of that leaking area. And so what I did next was I went to Pick and Pull, and I got pretty much that same replacement for the vehicle for literally like $2. It was super cheap, and I found a vehicle just like Rocky, and I got it replaced. Obviously, though, I do hate going to the junkyard or Pick and Pull because I hate seeing dead cars. Something about it just I don't like it whatsoever, but we managed to get those parts. It was so cheap, guys. It was like only $2 to $5. So we got the 90-degree fittings as well as vacuum tubes for both of these. And so after a quick and nice productive day at Pick and Pull, we got the problem fixed, and Rocky's P0456 check engine code went away, and we went ahead and did the drive cycle, and everything was good. So Rocky no longer has the P0456 check engine code. And also, there's a quick note on some other stuff I did at Pick and Pull. And so something that I also wanted to add is that while I was at Pick and Pull, I managed to get this wooden nice trim over here. I know it's not real wood, but it really adds up nicely to Rocky's, Rocky's stock trim, and it's really nice. It was only like $2 to $5, and my point is with the trim is that at Pick and Pull you can do some really cool stuff, guys. Like stuff there is so cheap if you can really find a nice car. Now, as you guys notice, this is just for people on my channel who subscribe to me. I know there's an air mattress back here, and part of the reason why it's going to be a video coming up soon, but this is a test for an overland build that I'm working on. If you don't know what overlanding is, it's camping and whatnot, off-roading on trails and all that snazzy shenanigans. So yeah, that's going to be on a different video. Alright guys, so that's sort of my resolution to the video. Rocky's P0456 code went away and check engine light is all good, and she is ready for emissions next year. And so yeah guys, I just kind of wanted to give my 2 cents because I know there's a lot of people out there who are experiencing this sort of code, and it's really irritating actually. If you really can't like diagnose it yourself, it's really irritating. And I honestly just say, if you can diagnose it and solve it yourself, do so, because you really don't want to have to pay $150 for a mechanic to do it, when you can go to Pick and Pull once you find the problem and get that replacement part and fix it for less than $10, like literally. That's what I did. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to give my 2 cents here on YouTube, because I know there's a lot of people who struggle with this code. They really do. And I was hoping that giving some input from Rocky would help some of you guys watching this video here. And yeah, drop a like if you like the video, or if you've got any questions, maybe I can help. Drop in the comment section below and I'll try to get back to you. And if you want to know more about Rocky, my Jeep, subscribe for more Quadra-Track 1 goodness. I do off-roading, repair videos once in a while, just like this one, and other stuff, shenanigans. Alright guys, guess I'll catch you in the next video, or if you're on your way out, good luck with the P0456 code, and peace out.